Hello students, in our last session we studied 5 kingdom classification in short. Today we are going to revise all the chapters which are important for you in 9th standard and in 10th standard. So what we are going to revise? We are going to revise whatever you have studied in your 8th standard. तुम्ही तुमच्या 8वीच्या इयत्तेमध्ये जे जे अभ्यास केलेला आहे तो सर्व आपण रिवाइज करणार आहोत. सो let us go to the next topic, next chapter, that is diseases. मग आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे की आजकाल आपण कोरोना सारख्या महामारीला सामोरे जात आहोत आणि हे while facing this pandemic we are facing lots of problems and though government is telling again and again that you all should take care, social distancing should be managed, then we should wash our hands regularly, we should use mask and all the restriction what are given by government we all should follow it. Many of us are not following all these instruction. Okay, so here is the chart. We will see the chart in detail and try to understand what is given in it. Here are the types of diseases. According to their type, the diseases are divided into two parts. Some of them are according to their duration and some are according to their reason. Now let us study diseases according to duration. First one is chronic. Chronic means जुनाट आजार जे असतात ते, which are for longer duration, and acute, which are recently observed and again somewhat unbearable. So one should not self-medicate. One should regularly go to doctor and take proper medication whatever prescribed by the doctor. Second part is further divided into two parts. First one is heredity and second is acquired. Heredity म्हणजे the disease which you get from your parents and they get from their parents. So these diseases are such as Down syndrome and some are acquired disease. This acquired disease is also further subdivided into two parts, which are infectious disease and non-infectious disease. Infectious disease means which is spread from one person to another, whereas some are non-infectious such as diabetes, heart attack, or heart disease. All these are the diseases which are non-infectious diseases. So just try to understand and remember all these points very well. In next topic or in next chapter we studied about atoms. So here we all know that atom is made up of shells. The shells are named as K, L, M, N and so on, right? So here are the names and their numbering. So let us see the chart and try to understand what is given in it. This is the image of Bohr's stable orbit atomic model. In this, it is very clearly given that the plus sign which is located at the center, that red color circle which is completely filled, is positively charged nucleus. Nucleus consists of proton, positively charged proton, and neutral neutrons. Neutrons don't have any charge, whereas electrons which are present in the shell are negatively charged. Always keep it in mind, the number of electron are always equal to number of proton in the atom. The first shell is named as K shell, second shell is named as L shell, third shell is called as M shell, and fourth shell is called as N shell. Just try to understand. These are the number. K is given 1 number, L is given 2 number, M is given 3 number, and n is given 4 number and so on. Just remember the numbers. Read with me. Hi, hello, Lina, Bina brought cashew nut on Friday night. Children, just now you read a sentence. The sentence was, Hi, hello, Lina, Bina brought cashew nut on Friday night. आता हा वाक्य वाचल्यानंतर तुमचा प्रश्न पडला असेल तुम्हाला की हे वाक्य असं का टाकलेलं आहे टीचरनी. हे वाक्य जर तुम्ही व्यवस्थित स्टडी केलं तर तुम्हाला समजेल की हे जे वाक्य आहे या वाक्यातलं प्रत्येक शब्द तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व करा. हाय शॉर्ट फॉर्म आहे हायड्रोजन. हॅलो पहिले दोन अक्षर जर बाजूला काढले दॅट इज HE, दॅट इज शॉर्ट फॉर्म ऑफ हेलियम. लीना Li, that is lithium. Bina, Be, beryllium. Brought, Br, boron. Cashew, kaju. Cashew means carbon. Nut, nitrogen. On, oxygen. Friday, fluorine. Night, neon. But here you might be thinking, अरे टीचरला नाईटची स्पेलिंगच येत नाही, टीचरने NEIGHT टाकलेलं आहे. तो कीप इट इन माइंड. NEIGHT आय पुट इट पर्पजफुली बिकॉज हिअर NE मला हा आणायचा होता आणि NEIGHT सुद्धा आपण नाईट रीड करू शकतो. सो NEIGHT नाईट, त्यातला NE जर बाजूला काढला तर इट इज अगेन शॉर्ट फॉर्म ऑफ निऑन. तर हे जर तुम्ही व्यवस्थित एका पाठोपाठ एक वाक्य हा व्यवस्थित बोललं तर यातल्या प्रत्येक शब्दाला तुम्ही 1 पासून 10 पर्यंत अंक द्यायचे आहेत. हायला 1, हायड्रोजनला 1, हेलियमला 2, लीनाला 3, बेरिलियमला 4, बिनाला, ब्रॉटला 5, कॅशूला 6, नटला 7, ऑक्सिजनला 8, फ्लोरिनला फ्रायडेला 9 आणि निऑनला 10. तर हे झाले त्यांचे 1 to 10 पर्यंत नंबरिंग केलंय. तर हे झाले त्यांचे ॲटॉमिक नंबर, म्हणजेच त्यांच्यामध्ये किती इलेक्ट्रॉन आहेत प्रत्येक एलिमेंटमध्ये. तर इट विल बी बाय हार्टेड बाय यू ऑल. ओके. मग आता हे स्टडी करत असताना पुढे आपल्याला हेच चार्ट जो आहे हा वाक्य जो आहे हे तुम्हाला ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही मेटल अँड नॉन मेटल चॅप्टर स्टडी करणार आहात 8वीचं मेटल अँड नॉन मेटल स्टडी करणार आहात तर त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला हे उपयोगी होणार आहे. ओके. ते कसं आहे ते त्यावेळेस मी सांगते तुम्हाला. आपण इतक्यात जो स्टडी केलेला आहे हाय, हॅलो, लीना, बीना ब्रॉट कॅशू नट ऑन फ्रायडे नाईट, तर यामध्ये मी सांगितलं की याच्यात काही मेटल्स आहेत आणि काही नॉन मेटल. तुम्हाला एक एक्झाम्पल 9वीला आणि 10वीला एक प्रश्न येऊ शकतो 1 किंवा 2 मार्काला. तर क्वेश्चन माइट बी फिल इन द ब्लँक्समध्ये सुद्धा येऊ शकतो की नेम एनी 2 मेटल्स और नेम एनी 2 नॉन मेटल्स. व्हेनेवर द क्वेश्चन अरायझेस दॅट अरे आता मेटल 2 आणि नॉन मेटल 2, मेटल वाईट 2 पार्ट करायचे आहेत किंवा नोबल गॅसेस 2 पार्ट करायचे आहेत, तर हे लक्षात राहत नाहीत वेळेवर आपल्याला, किंवा हॅलोजन्स तुम्हाला लर्न करायला सांगितले जातील तर ते वेळेवर आठवत नाहीत. मग याच्यामध्ये हे वाक्य तुम्हाला उपयोगी पडणार आहे. हे लक्षात ठेवा. हे वाक्य जर तुम्ही आता 9वीला स्टडी केलेलं आहे हाय, हॅलो, लीना, बीना ब्रॉट कॅशू नट ऑन फ्रायडे नाईट, हे वाक्य तुम्हाला 9वीला, 10वीला, 11वीला आणि 12वीला लागोपाठ 4 वर्ष कामं येणार आहे. आणि 4ही वर्ष तुम्हाला हे ज्या ज्या वेळेस प्रश्न येतील मेटल नॉन मेटलवर येतील किंवा आणखीन कशावर येतील ज्याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला ॲटॉमिक नंबर लक्षात येत नाही तर त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला प्रत्येक वेळेस हे वाक्य बोलायचं आहे. हे वाक्य बोललं की तुम्हाला पहिले 10 एलिमेंट विथ देअर ॲटॉमिक नंबर विथ देअर व्हॅलेन्सी हे सगळं तुम्हाला पाठ होणार आहे. ते कसं ते पाहूया आपण. आता हे व्यवस्थित स्टडी करा. आय विल एक्सप्लेन यू सायमल्टेनियसली बाय द चार्ट. Metals are those elements which have 1, 2 or 3 electron in their outermost orbit. म्हणजे कसं त्यांच्या आउटरमोस्ट ऑर्बिटमध्ये जर 1, 2, 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन असतील तर ते 1, 2, 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन देऊन स्टेबल होतात. नॉन मेटल म्हणजे ऑल दोज एलिमेंट्स विच हॅव 5, 6 or 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन इन देअर आउटरमोस्ट ऑर्बिट. So if they are having 5, 6 or 7 electron, they can't give electron, so they take electron to become stable. And how they become stable? If their outermost shell there are 8 electron, they become stable. So बाहेरच्या शेलमध्ये 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन येण्यासाठी त्यांना किती वेलेन्स आहे ते आपल्या लक्षात आलं पाहिजे. All these was about metal and non-metal. What about metalloid? Always keep it in mind, metalloid are those elements which show property of metal as well as non-metal. म्हणजे ते 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन देऊ पण शकतात आणि 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन घेऊ पण शकतात. दॅट्स वाय दे आर कॉल्ड ॲज मेटलॉइड. 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन देऊन ते मेटल होऊन जाईल किंवा 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन घेऊन तो नॉन मेटल होऊन जाईल. दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज मेटलॉइड. नाव what about halogen? Halogen are those elements which have 7 electron in their outermost orbit. Example are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Last but not the least, it is noble gas. They are also called as inner gas element. These are the elements which are stable elements. At normal temperature, at normal pressure, they don't react with any other metal. जसे वेगवेगळे आजार पसरत आहेत तसंच आपण आजकाल जशी आपली प्रगती होत चालली, वी ऑल आर सेइंग दॅट सायन्स इज डेव्हलपिंग डे बाय डे. Simultaneously we all people are using science as a weapon and we are destroying our mother earth. So it is your and it is my duty to protect our earth. So we all are by any means we all are making pollution. There are pollution, we all know that there are various types of pollution. Which are they? Land pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, air pollution. These are n number of pollutions which we are facing nowadays. So how can we deal with this? Let us see by watching the chart. Look at these images and just try to understand what is given in these images. Look, water pollution we can see. All companies are throwing away their dust or dirty water into the river. Look at the center picture, that is car. Very nice car, but it is still throwing the smoke, much amount of smoke outside in the environment. And the third one is companies or industries which are again throwing dangerous poisonous gases into the environment and making air pollution. So all these are best example of air pollution and water pollution. Not only these, we are also facing problems such as soil pollution. What farmers are doing nowadays, they are using chemical fertilizers for getting high yield. When they start thinking about high yield, they just start forgetting about the quality of soil, and they start destroying it by adding maximum amount of chemical fertilizer into the soil, which may further after certain period convert that particular fertile soil into barren soil, and further the farmers will not be able to cultivate any crop into that particular farm. So we should also avoid excess use of chemical fertilizers into the farm. Now let us see how does respiration mechanism work. We all respire through our nose, that is nasal cavity. Then the air is enters to pharynx, further larynx, and from pharynx and larynx it goes to bronchioles. These bronchioles are further subdivided into two bronchi, left bronchi and right bronchi. These left bronchi open into left lung, whereas right bronchi opens into right lungs. These are the lungs which are completely balloon-like structure which are having alveoli in it. Alveoli are small, minute grape-like structures or grape-like bags which store. This is the structure of alveoli, and this alveoli stores the air, and exchange of gases take place. Let us see how. The pipe which you can see with blue,
These
pink
are
and red fine capillaries. These capillaries bring deoxygenated blood from heart to lung, and from lungs, here in alveoli ample amount of air is present, and as you can see the walls of alveoli. Through these walls oxygen is given into blood, and from blood carbon dioxide is absorbed into alveoli, and from alveoli again in reverse direction the carbon dioxide is thrown out of the body, and in such a way inhalation and exhalation take place in our body. Now let us see how does human heart function. This is superior vena cava with red color arrow. This is inferior vena cava with blue color arrow. Both of them bring impure blood or deoxygenated blood into right atrium. From right atrium it is pumped into right ventricle. From right ventricle through pulmonary artery it is taken to both lungs from left to right, and then from lungs again pulmonary vein bring it into left atrium. From left atrium the pure blood is taken to the left ventricle, and from left ventricle through aorta pure blood is given to various parts of the body, that is systemic aorta, and you can see three arrows which are carrying pure blood to various parts of the body. Remember, pulmonary artery is the only artery which carry impure blood. Rest all arteries carry pure blood, and pulmonary vein is the only vein which carry pure blood. Rest all veins carry impure blood. Can you see these images? Here you can see fresh apple, and other side is getting brownish color, whereas you can see fresh bread and other side is having darker shade. It means some action is been taken on that particular dark place. We can say oxygen is reacted there and the things are getting destroyed. Oxygenated means the things are getting dirty or look at this image. You can clearly see in first image you can see nails are very clear, whereas in second picture you can see nails are getting reddish or brownish color. That brownish color is nothing else but rust. It is decaying of the metal by oxygenation. By adding oxygen to the metal get destroyed. It start decaying.